How do you write a sentence? By putting the right words in the right place? By following the right structure, grammar and vocab? Now that's what SQL syntax is all about. Everything starts with select from table name. This is how you start writing a query. It lets you retrieve the right data from a specific table. When used alone, denotes nothing. When preceded by select and followed by from table name, it suddenly means everything. Let's figure out what makes up the query's basic structure. Here's one that'd show up everything from the table employee. Now this is the simplest version of a query. Depending upon the desired output, this could turn out to be painfully complex. So much that it could take an entire team to strategize it. Retrieving specific columns. Let's say you've got a table candidate, and you wish to retrieve names and phone numbers to send out bulk SMS. Just hit the attribute name separated by comma dash yeah, a comma. Select name, phone from candidate. Kaboom! You have it all showing up in less than a second. There's a lot more to learn. So put your skates on. So you thought you mastered queries? Hey, the game has just begun. Time to introduce you to subqueries. Wondering what subqueries are? This monstrous snippet concealed within parentheses can either make or break your career in SQL. So you need to focus. A subquery or a nested query is a query within a query. Makes sense? It will in some time. Let's get to know subqueries better. These form a part of statements such as select, insert, update or delete, aka outer query. Within the parenthesis what lies is the inner query. It could also include operators and functions. There is no specific rule for it. Just that it is written on the right side of the statement. Here's how you'd write one to find the top scorer. Subqueries can be really tricky. You gotta keep practicing them real time. With that said, let's head further. It's tough not to zone out. But hey, think of the six-figure salary. Done with the daydreaming? Now let's get back to work. So there's no one way of doing stuff in SQL. Just like there's no one way of saying something in English. Now that's how close this fourth generation language gets.